quick heads up, this episode was recorded over 2 weeks before release. Since then, some developments have come up and we've edited out a few parts to reflect that. Everything discussed is based on allegations at the time of recording. Appreciate your understanding. It's been a tough couple of weeks, but if nothing else, the chicken story at the end proves it. Cost me $1,000 just for you guys to enjoy.
Welcome back, episode 13, Be on the Couch. Good to see you. Cheers.
Ni hao. Cheers, how are you?
Cheers, good mate, good.
Oh, it's been a while, hasn't it, since we've been on? Yeah, back up to beautiful Beachmont.
A couple of weeks now, we haven't had one.
Yeah, I know. Not much been really going on, has there?
Not that I know of. No, football's been pretty tame, hasn't it?
Yeah, so we decided on that note not to really drop any pods.
Yeah.
But, no.
I've been busy, I've been a bit busy, haven't I?
Yeah. Because, a few weeks ago you were obviously still looking for that Australia Cup return, weren't you?
I was.
For a team. But, look, it's been 2 weeks, Jag, and I've noticed you put on a little bit.
I've put on a little bit of weight.
Yeah. And wasn't you expecting a baby?
I was, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah, mate, this is why we haven't done one. Been busy.
Been busy, eh?
Little baby Mila.
Yeah, oh, how cute, eh?
Been a lovely 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's a very wholesome 2 weeks,
It
eh?
is, isn't it? You just in like a little love bubble.
Yeah, it's
Just
a nice time.
just been chilling at home with the wife and the baby.
Sleep a lot, don't they, babies?
They do, yeah.
Sleep most of the
It's good.
day.
It helps me get a nap time too, which is important.
Does it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you need your naps.
You need a nap, don't you?
Yeah, of course you need
Not getting
a
as
nap.
much sleep at night, so a bit of a day saves the day.
But you're lucky you got school holidays, so you can be at home.
Yeah, school holidays ended up with 4 weeks off, week off, and then 3 weeks of school holidays. So being a teacher, it's unreal.
Yeah, no, you're lucky getting at 9 till 3 most days, and then obviously, you get plenty of time off for the baby.
Yeah,
but that is the reason why we haven't done one. I've been a bit unwell, so been staying away. But yeah, look.
Yeah, it's been nice having a bit of a break from you, to be honest. But it's good to see you.
Yeah, no, have a little Sam Kerr on the horizon, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully not. I want her to be a better person than that.
Yeah.
Hopefully she might be a good footballer, but who knows? Probably get into like an individual sport.
Yeah.
You know, golf or something.
Yeah, when
Football, there's too many people involved, but those individual sports, if you're good, you're just good, aren't
What
you?
about darts? Do you reckon she can get in the darts? There was a female darts player, weren't there, in the World Championships?
Yeah.
So girls are getting into it more, but
Maybe.
not many female dart players.
No.
You're right sitting there drinking beer all day, isn't it? Watching them play.
Yeah, maybe darts, maybe tennis, who knows?
Yeah, tennis, yeah. Good for odds.
Yeah.
This is photo of the week this week.
Photo of the week. Lucas Paqueta. He's going for a tough time. Alleged match fixing. I don't know if it's come out, if it's been convicted or anything like that, but, you know, we just want to show support for match fixers because sometimes you get caught up in things that you don't mean to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, probably very fitting. This is touches close to home for me because, look, obviously West Ham fan.
Yeah.
So to lose someone of that quality through this moment.
I actually heard, I don't know if you've heard, I've heard about some match fixing conspiracy. So the police are probing a match fixing thing for a team on the Gold Coast.
In Queensland?
Yeah. The article I was reading said there's a police probe, a Chinese betting syndicate have come in and taken over Gold Coast United. I noticed you played there, and I remember like a few weeks ago you were starting to learn Chinese. So what's been happening? Have you got anything for the people to explain what's going on?
Yeah, well, my new agent told me to learn Chinese when they come and took over, but no, it's been a tough time. It was a new, as you said, Chinese agency coming into the club at Gold Coast United, and they were taking over the first team and the 23s.
Yeah.
More of a player development sort of setup.
Yeah.
And they have been on the ground for like 6 months, and with that, I think that brought obviously financial gain and opportunity to be in that B League. The positive B League that's about to start. So obviously you need a Queensland team in that, and we were the opportunity to get in that. Long story short, they've been on the ground for 6 months, and they decided to take over this week.
Yeah.
Before you know it, it comes out before the game against Olympic that one of the players was approached to match fix.
Wow.
Yeah. So he reported it to the club, and then obviously now it's going down for further investigation, and the police are involved. But very crazy time.
Yeah. So were you involved?
I wasn't involved. No. After seeing what Paqueta's going through, I just felt I better not.
Yeah, because you've had a few dodgy cards recently, haven't you?
Yeah, you know what? Look,
you did get sent off. I don't know if that's. I'm not pointing any fingers, but you did get sent off in a pretty dodgy manner.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. But the less questions asked, the better.
Yeah.
The less questions. But yeah, it's been very tough at Gold Coast United. There was 13 players. It was told to leave So on the Friday, obviously all decisions were starting to get made by these Chinese owners that were going to take over the team that weekend, I was assuming.
Yeah.
And they phoned 13 players up and just said, you're not needed anymore.
Were you one of them?
No, I was one of the ones they asked to stay.
Which is pretty incriminating in itself, isn't it?
Yeah, look, this is a police investigation. I don't know how many jokes you should be popping about this, proper. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, this is not good. But it is, I'm not involved. That's for sure.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So, when they came in, what were they like? What was the gist? They just were looking at helping you boys out, and that's what they sort of led with? We're going to help you get overseas? What was the go?
Yeah, it was sort of hard. We never really had full communication with them. That's why I thought it sort of come out quite late, and they were involved for so long before all this come to
Well, they don't
come
speak
light.
English, so that would be tough.
They do speak a bit of English, and obviously, my Chinese is getting good, so I was trying to communicate with them. But no, it was a player pathway. It was, I guess, the opportunity as a selling point for the club that young kids would join with these players being able to go overseas with these agents.
Yeah.
And what probably must be good in Australia. I think a team could need.
Yeah, no, it definitely looks good, doesn't it? It's one of those, we spoke about it before, you've been sold a dream.
Sold
Again.
a dream, 100%.
I know people have come in, sold you a dream, and you're almost waiting to see, is it too good to be true?
Yeah.
And what they were offering, from what you've told me, is unreal.
Yeah.
Like, they were offering to bump everyone's pay, and it was like, almost too good to be true, and it turns out it is.
It was too good to be true.
There's always something, isn't there?
Yeah, and it was within 12 hours, everyone getting released. It was within 48 hours when they were released from the club. It was just crazy. Before you know it, it's too late to keep those players because a lot of those wouldn't have not have left.
No.
So but there's I think onwards and upwards now at the club because there's a new takeover coming in. So
yeah, that's good. That's as long as the club, there's lots of juniors there. It's a massive club. You don't want them to fold. Which probably, if they got in and got caught actually doing it, not just planning to do it, then you would have been done. Like, the club would have got probably sanctioned, fined, and it could have had a big ripple effect to the juniors.
Yeah.
Where now it's come out before anything actually happened that was illegal from a player point of view or a match point of view.
Yeah.
Probably better that way.
Yeah, no, definitely the player brought it out has saved the club.
Oh, so brave of him.
Because once they get involved once and it's in, then it's sort of always going to be under investigation, isn't you?
Yeah, and if they're... What were they offering players to do it? Were they offering... What was their situation like when they offered players to do it? Do you know?
No, not really. I don't know what they were asking them to do or what the actual crack was, but I could only imagine what can you bet on? Like, you've got to bet on yourself to win, but at the end of the day, you're not always guaranteed to do that. Yellow cards. I don't think you can even get that.
No, you can't get those markets. No.
Especially here in Australia, maybe overseas.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, hopefully, now it's all out in the open. The police gets to the bottom of it, and the people involved, whoever was involved in the situation, gets found out, and they get moved on from the club, or they might already be gone from the club. So yeah. Hopefully, it turns into a decent situation from the club with the new ownership now, and they can move forward.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's positive, and obviously now we've started to replace players, bring players in because it's only had a week.
Yeah.
The transfer season here in the Queensland League is Tuesday to a Tuesday, isn't it? 1 week mid-season.
Small window.
It's a small window, so to get things, and we're finding this out on Sunday, Monday, day before the transfer window opens. So obviously when this happened, a lot of players wanted to get out as well. As soon as
you would, wouldn't you?
100%.
You wouldn't want to be involved with anything like that.
Nah, and we didn't. Obviously it's investigation now, but we don't know how far it's going to go.
Yeah.
No one actually really knows. But it's been. A lot of players are just picked up and taken away straight away. So we're too late to stop them. But starting to rebuild. Are you looking for a team still?
Well, probably not. No.
No.
No, I've seen a few comebacks recently, and they've not gone well.
No.
Nah.
No. Well, you want the Bonnie Blue videos?
No. There's a few player comebacks because now we've got out there. We've got.
Sorry. You think they're going to come back?
Probably not. No. Got a baby now. There's also been a few comebacks recently in the last week. I don't know. We've got the elephant in the room out of the way. But did you see the elephant playing for Gold Coast Knights?
Yeah.
One of our mates,
I did.
good mate. We've roosted before for his retirement post. Made a comeback.
He did. He come out of retirement, didn't he?
He did.
Gold Coast Knights now.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, I was speaking to him. He made a retirement post, which for me, you need at least a year to come back. He made a massive retirement post, and he's come back 4 or 5 months later, which is, I don't know. What do you think about that?
Well, look, if if the money's right.
I think it was too. You know, Knights to struggle in mid-season. Probably got offered a big pay packet to come back. It'd be silly to turn it down.
But a long time, once you obviously play football for your life, if you're a footballer, once you give up for a little bit, you do start to miss it.
Yeah, you do miss it a bit.
And when you're not playing, you know, you want to play at the highest level, don't you, as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes it's not as fun going down and dropping down too much. So.
But yeah, so Xander made a comeback. Don't know if you saw it. He got a horrendous red card against his old team, Pen Power.
Was it really that bad?
I think so. Do you want to watch it?
Yeah, let's put it up.
So here we are. Take some chest. Oof.
Oh, he sort of stood over the ball, didn't he?
Nah, let's watch it again. I think he's come way over the ball.
Oh, yeah.
If he's got him in the leg, that's a bad tackle. So he got a straight red 35th minute in, or 34 minutes into his first game back.
Nah, definitely not what you want. Yeah. It looks like he's gone over the ball trying to protect it, but that player's leg's already planted in
Yeah,
it.
he's not a nasty player, so he wouldn't have meant it.
Nah.
Probably an accident.
He's gone in to throw his body in front of the ball, protect it, and he, you know, using his body, isn't he? Because he is a unit.
He's a big lad, yeah. Yeah, I was talking to him, he said he's just been doing gym, no running, no nothing.
Just hitting gym.
Yeah, and he first game back and he started.
Yeah.
So he's only been I think he's only been training there for 2 weeks and he got to start first game.
And he hasn't played this season.
Nah, you'd be blowing, wouldn't you? It'd be like first day of pre-season.
It'd be knackers, yeah. Nah, yeah. So I've been obviously hitting the gym a lot as well, but I don't look that big.
Nah, you don't. But you're really little, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. Nah, with the dirty challenge, there was a couple of. Well, I was saying there was loads of red cards, really.
Yeah, there's another one, another comeback, which has put me off comebacks. Josh Woolley.
Yeah.
Good player, played with him at Power. I think his first game back, maybe second, he got sent off as well.
His first game back this season?
Yeah, first game back, yeah.
So, but he's been he's obviously a main player down at Peninsula Power. Why has he not been playing this whole year?
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
A lot of allegedlys today, I think. Allegedly, there was an administration error. Someone at the club, not going to name him, has forgot to register him on squatting at the start of the year. So he's not been able to play for the whole first half of the year when he signed at the club.
No, right. Oh, what a rookie error.
Rookie mistake.
Yeah, but what did you... We'll go through his tackle.
But I think the club did look after him, which is nice.
Oh, yeah,
they made
in
the error.
that
I think
time.
they looked after him the whole way through, which is good. So,
but if there was their mistake, I think they should look after him.
Because you can't... Once it's past the deadline, you can't sign anywhere else, so you're pretty much stuck for 6 months.
I think it's more than the money anyway. I think Josh Woolley, what he brings to that team, I think they'd miss that more than
and
the funding.
It'd be tough mentally, wouldn't it? Like training for 6 months.
For him to even be there. With this red card, actually, before the game, or like during the game, I see him get frustrated. This team are losing the ball, not keeping it. So I felt like it was a bit of frustration building up.
And it can definitely happen. I think every player knows that when you're coming back from a long break and your touch isn't perfect, you're a bit more tired than usual, you can get so frustrated, can't you?
Yeah.
And these tackles can happen.
It can get to you, yeah.
Let's have a look at it. So here he is versus Wolves. Oof, bit of a double pegger, eh? 3-0 down though. It can definitely happen. Let's have another look. Give him his shine. Yeah, it's a bit of a 2-footer.
Yeah,
that's a head loss tackle.
That is a head loss tackle, and yeah, as I said before, he was frustrated before that, and 3-0 down to win on Wolves. Yeah, you obviously want to win that game. That you Pen Power.
First half as well. When you're 3-0 down in the first half, it's not good.
And I don't know if you're still watching the clip, and if not, I'll rewind it for you. But if you watch the 15 here for Peninsula Power, this is probably the most valid yellow card I've ever seen in my life. The poor lad, I feel sorry for him.
Yeah, what did he do?
He ran in and just stood there and did nothing, and then he got booked. I felt like the ref had a lot going on in that moment, probably didn't see who it was and pinned him, but hopefully his yellow card gets reversed, because if he's on 3 or 4 then he misses games.
Might have been a case of mistaken identity. They've just picked on him.
No, there's been a lot of yellow cards as well, and it can be a bit of an issue as well. I didn't know this, because obviously I pick up yellow cards during games. We get 4 a season, don't we, before a suspension. So I try and use all my 4 yellow cards. Not like to be dirty, but...
just to get a holiday.
Yeah, no. But use them up to slow the game down. You can use them timely, can't you, in different moments of the game. But I found out that it's $50 for a yellow card for the club to pay.
True.
And a red card's $200 fine.
So you cost your club $200 the other week?
Cost them $200 the other week. Josh Woolley's done the same, but they've cost him 6 months of playing time.
Yeah, brutal.
Xander, guys, Johnny's been an expensive signing so far.
Expensive, yeah.
Yeah.
No, like, if you come back and then you get 2-3 weeks ban, it's such bad for your momentum, isn't it? Like, It might be good for him maybe to get more time getting fit, but you just want to play as many games as possible. So
Yeah.
it's not ideal getting sent off that early.
No, not for them.
Back.
They want to play.
You might retire again. You might get another post out of it.
Yeah.
I don't think you can do 2 posts though, can you? Unless you fill Zavax.
No. But the only other red card was. Well, you should probably touch it up, my one.
Yeah, we'll get it up because it's hilarious. And to be honest, what were you thinking? So a bit of fisticuffs, bit of a scuffle here. Big Carlos in the middle of it. Coming out of... Look at it, little Fraser. Little Fraser, what were you doing?
Oh, I caught it on 4K. To be honest, I don't know what I was doing.
Yeah, not your best moment.
Oh, it was a terrible decision, really. I know a lot of those Brisbane City lads as well.
Yeah.
The lino said I come in and threw a punch.
Mm.
I was like, mate, I've come in, jumped over, but I've jumped on their hands.
Yeah.
But I guess in the moment...
I was watching the live stream and I knew straight away, I was like, he's going to get sent because it just looked so bad.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't throw a punch, but just jumping in.
Yeah.
The linos, all they're going to see is that who came in more aggressive and it was you.
Yeah, no, there was, to be honest, I knew that after the game because there was a few people that come up to me, people that I'll get on with, and I used to play at Brisbane City, and they didn't talk to me after the game. They all thought I dog-shotted someone, and my parents thought I dog-shotted someone, but when they watched it back, they realised that I just literally went and jumped on their arms, and I was being a bit stupid, getting attention away.
Like Jimmy Bullard.
100%, I was just being a bit of a clown in that moment, you know, and look, it escalated, and I got in trouble, but...
You're like a little Jack Russell Terrier, aren't you?
Yeah.
You like act all tough, but you're not gonna actually do anything.
No.
There's no bite to you.
Nah, I'm just there to have a bit of fun, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, sending off and what happened before that, for me to get sent off and no one else to really get punished, I felt that was a bit harsh, but you're right, you can't jump in like that. If someone jumped in, I would have gone to the referees, punched someone,
100%.
and got him sent off.
It looks bad, and the players are gonna pounce on it, aren't they?
Yeah.
But at least you got looked after Chinese investors.
Yeah. I was in a good place, you know? Yeah. I actually got a phone call saying, we thought, you know, we love how tough you were in that moment and you went in there, defended the boys, and I'm thinking, what are you talking about? I was a fool. So, yeah, look, tough red card. Missed 2 weeks. I think I got a yellow. I think I got 1 week, but I had 4 yellows. I think that rolls over.
Yeah, true.
So I missed 2 week games, and I'm back next week.
Ah, well.
So, look, life goes on.
Life goes on, mate. Life goes on. You'll move on, you become better for this.
Yeah, I will. I'll live and I'll learn.
It's about time you mature as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it is about time I mature. There wasn't the only red card in that game. Corey Brown was sent off.
Oh, he was,
Pretty similar to be
another
honest.
red card as well for someone just coming back,
Yeah.
coming from A-League straight into the Brisbane City team.
Yeah, I don't know how long of the A-League season. I don't know if he's been playing there or what he's been doing.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, he's been a tidy in that league, hasn't he?
Yeah.
But yeah, he come back. He got red carded. He sort of stood over the ball, foot on it. His foot rolled over the ball, sort of rolled into the ankle. The linesman gave a red card. The ref didn't, like the linesman did. So
he's a good guy, Corey. We used to go to GPO back in the day when we were like 18.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you reckon he's the best looking ginger in the league?
Oh, he'd be up there. Maybe him, Brindle South.
Brindle South, yeah.
Brindle South would be up there, I think.
He's Jesse Rigby.
Jesse Rigby. Yeah, he's good, isn't he?
Yeah. Oh, he's more strawberry blonde though, isn't he?
He is. Sammy Knight.
Sammy Knight is another one.
Sammy Knight. Chrissy Marr.
Chrissy Marr. Yeah,
Battle
Chrissy
of the
Marr.
Gingers. Are there any other good gingers?
Nah, not really. Nah, Zahi's left.
Yeah, Zahi's gone.
Nah, yeah, I reckon Corey Brown takes the
Corey Brown will be up there.
best looking ginger in the league.
Yeah.
And
well done.
yeah, but not only that, I reckon, obviously we haven't been on for a couple of weeks, so we've got a lot of goals to choose from. He actually is going to win our goal of the week, isn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
Because he has been superb. We'll chuck it up now, eh?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. What an unbelievable streak. Unstoppable. And they're not finished there, not over celebrating this. They've got one, they want two.
It's an absolute banger, to be fair.
It's even better on that camera, isn't it?
It is. Good. That's a good angle, isn't it?
And John Arisa, isn't it?
Yeah, John Hunter. Yeah, another ginger.
Yeah. A better looking John Arisa. But quality
unreal
finish.
strike.
Yeah.
Unreal strike, especially against Knights in those big games. That's when you want to score those goals, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely added value to Brisbane City signing mid-season.
I think they're all gonna. There's been a few, haven't they? Hingett's gone to Wolves.
Yeah.
He's at City. We have Neville at East.
Yeah.
There's a few A-League players playing, and it's been good. I think the teams will benefit from it, especially when you've got young kids coming through that they can help.
Yeah, fullback's a massive position. I actually think fullback's one of the most important positions to play football.
In this day and age, it is.
Yeah,
it used to just be defending it and kick it long and just play channels, but now they're actually an extra midfielder.
Well, if they're good on the ball and can understand the game, play forward passes, as well as get forward and defend, they sort of they've got everything. Whereas a lot of other fullbacks usually just fast athletes, and they're not as good on the ball, so them teams struggle. But when a team has good footballing fullbacks, like Knights always had, Brisbane City do now. Obviously now with Jack Hingett signing for Wynnum Wolves, that's a massive signing, isn't it?
Oh, definitely.
And I feel that really helps them play football. We had it with Hero, and he was always out there. And when that ball went out to him, he was able to link up, go forward again, and it sort of adds that something different.
Definitely, it's always an easy out ball too, and if they're good on the ball, it makes life so much easier. You give it to them, and then they can drive.
Yeah, because they always got the most time and space out there, or you can create space, because, wingers don't defend, do
they're
they?
lazy, aren't they?
They're lazy, you can get behind them, they switch off, they obviously focus on the ball, same as strikers, and I feel that the back four and the fullbacks could easily bring that ball up.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? Instead of dropping so deep and getting the ball and things like that. So, he definitely had value this year, but well done to Corey Brown for goal of the week.
Well done, Brownie.
Yeah, and Xander Guy for red card of the week.
Xander Guy, red card of the week. Comeback of the week.
Can't fight it, don't hide it, just ignite it.
Down the bottom we got Sunny Coast Wanderers, struggling on 9 points. They do have a game in hand, but it will only see them to 11th, so Sunny Coast and St George are in the danger spots. But with that, Brisbane Roar, third bottom, historically they can't get relegated.
No.
So I don't know if they can this year, if it's changed, but I know in all other states they can get relegated, but that just means that you have to climb up to Wolves and Olympic to not get relegated. So I don't think it's fair, but it's going to be difficult if it is the case they can't get relegated. St George and Sunny Coast are in a world of pain.
They are, I'm unsure of the rule this year. Obviously, let us know in the comments if they can get relegated. They definitely should be able to get relegated.
100%.
But I think Gold Dog's got them in a good spot though. I feel like they can have enough to come back.
Yeah, but that's the thing. So we've got Wolves 9th place, who are on a bit of a resurgence. They're doing well. And then you've got Olympic ahead of them, and then East. So I can't see any of those teams dropping a ton of points for St George or Sunny Coast to catch them. So I feel like...
So you're right, if it is Brisbane Roar can't get relegated, that's totally unfair, and these teams are going to get relegated.
100%, yeah. It'd be really tough for those two to turn it around.
Yeah, because every other team on there is on a, can pick up points.
And to have games in
every
hand.
game.
Olympic have 13 games, they've got an extra game in hand, and they're already 6 points ahead. East have 2 games in hand on them.
It's only really Wynnum Wolves and Brisbane City that I think, but we know them teams.
And they're gonna
get points.
Pick up points.
Yeah, they're not going to lose.
No.
And they're both strengthened really well as well,
Yeah.
So
it's probably one of the most even leagues in a while. Like, the teams at the top, Queensland Lions, have dropped points in 5 games. Usually, the teams at the top don't really drop too many points, so I feel like it's any team can win this year.
Yeah, definitely. I think Lions keep the momentum going. And Moreton Bay have definitely been one of my favourite teams to watch this year.
Yeah.
Those boys have been filming with the ball brilliantly, and the defence has been solid. So
there's still a few games in hand, so it's really hard to tell. Like, East have 12 games played, City have 15.
Yeah.
And then Gold Coast Knights have 12 games played, and the teams above them have played a lot more. So it's hard to really tell how everyone's going to go, but hopefully we can get those midweek games played soon.
Yeah. Is that how you're expecting the league to look at the start of the season?
You probably expect Knights and Power to be a little bit higher, and you to be a little bit lower.
Yeah.
No.
That's probably right, isn't it?
Well, you're always 4th or 5th, aren't you?
Well, I think Gold Coast United are around that 5th, 6th, 7th spot. I think they really fight it out with maybe Brisbane City. I think Olympic are maybe usually a bit higher, but they haven't been over the last few years.
Nah, Olympic
they've really dropped off.
Because when you look at their players, they've got some good players, very attacking players, but they're struggling to score goals. I don't know what's going on there.
No, they need to get the ball down in Leckmore.
Yeah, definitely. Now they've got Chris Lucas up front.
Yeah, Chrissy Lucas. I know it's the hardest I've ever seen him run this season. But no, he was good for them, and he will be dangerous. He's pacey.
And I think Leck was having to play up front, number 9.
Yeah.
Well, I feel he's much more dangerous as a 10 or
get on the ball more.
Where if Lucas can play up front, and he'll be able to play through balls and get more involved in the game.
Yeah, because Danny Leck was good when he's driving with the ball, isn't he? And then he's got obviously Chrissy Lucas running off in behind. That's what you need. So
it's tough sometimes when they're like, we need you up front because you need to score the goals, but you're the guy that usually gets the goals. Sets them up. So it's tough when you have to change positions and then you're not getting the service and you just want to drop deeper. So I reckon they'll have a bit of a resurgence now. They'll get a few more wins with Lucas up top.
Yeah, definitely. So, what's our next week's fixtures?
Yeah.
We'll go for our tipping, I guess.
We've got the leaderboard up. Obviously, Fraser Hill's at the top, but second, me by 2 points. We're the only ones that have picked the correct score for the 10 Bono points.
Yeah, we are. We're just built different.
And it's just different, a different level, isn't it?
Different level. We obviously know our stuff compared to the people that listen in.
Yeah,
and get involved.
Just mere mortals. We're obviously...
Yeah. We have played it a long time though, together. It's nearly, 20 years MPL experience?
Yeah. It's nice to see little Maltby up in third.
Yeah, little Zach Mulby. Yeah, he's doing well down at Wynnum Wolves.
Yeah.
He gets a couple of tipping points right.
He does.
We had a couple of newcomers, didn't we, join in this week?
We did. We had Grant Painter and Fergus Russell. It's good to see. We want to get more people involved, so it's nice to have a few extra people.
Yeah, Fergus Russell's come in with a solid 3 points, but Grant Painter got lucky with the Brisbane City late goal.
He did.
To bring in 1 point. So, yeah, look, people are in. Donut, where's Donut King? 6. He was at the top.
Yeah, he was. I think he's missed a few weeks, which is not good enough. Like, you need consistency in this game.
Is that what he's done?
Yeah.
Maybe he's on holiday.
Might be on holiday, but you got to be consistent. You got to show up when the time calls.
Yeah. Well, look, that's why Krispy Kreme's showed up, haven't they?
They've taken over.
They've taken over, because they're consistent.
They are.
They're everywhere, aren't they?
They are. Yeah.
Well,
maybe he'll make a comeback.
Maybe he'll make a comeback, but look, I'm at the top.
Well done.
We'll leave that at that with a tipping contest because, no one's as
the cream always rises to the top, so I'll take over. But have your moment in the sunshine right now.
Yeah, I will. Thank you.
Well done. So it's been good recently. Obviously, with me, I've been doing the late shift, being up late at night or early in the morning. And there's been lots of Club World Cup on. Have you been watching it?
Yeah, it's been great times, isn't it? Obviously 2 a.m. but 11 a.m. games as well.
Well, there's like a 2 a.m., 5 a.m., 11 a.m., which is brilliant. So when I'm up early, I get to watch it. And I've been watching a few of the games. It's been good to watch.
I'm loving those. I'm loving those games. The prize money, that tournament is brilliant. I think with the prize money.
Well, it's the only reason that the tournament could go ahead is that they offered massive prize money for the winners because no one wants to play a full tournament, like group stage tournament, after your full season in 40-degree heat in America. Like, I was watching the game last night, Man City.
Yeah.
I was watching Man City versus Al Hilal yesterday, and they were drenched, like 30 minutes in, like they were drenched. It was, and they haven't had drinks breaks, which I know Maresca's come out and had a go about it. It's like, we should not be playing if it's games having to get stopped. It shouldn't be going ahead. It shouldn't be, and if it is they do want to do it, it shouldn't be in this country. You need to be smarter about it, which I do agree with. It's tough to finish a full season. Teams are coming from England where it's freezing and having to go play there. That's why I've noticed a lot of the teams, like Al Hilal beat City. A lot of the South American teams are doing really well, and I think it's just the heat.
They're just used to it.
These European teams are struggling big time.
Yeah, well, we know what it's like to play in heat here in Australia. It's just the pace of the game just slows right down, doesn't it?
Yeah, and you're trying to play at the same pace you can. Like, these teams play at a high speed, and you'd be struggling. You get fatigued real quick. Yeah,
it can be tough. Man City were world favourites to win that game, and you expect them to. But when you see that starting lineup, you realise how many players are actually gone to that Saudi league. I
didn't realise until I saw that team, and I was like, they're actually decent. They're not a bad team.
No, because I was expecting maybe 1 or 2 I know, and then the rest you don't know. Yeah. All the locals or whatever. But there's not one. There's players that have played many Champions League teams, haven't they?
Yeah, for sure. I think Mitrovic might play for Al Hilal as well, but he's injured.
Yeah.
I think it might be Mitrovic.
Mitrovic, he was quality, wasn't he?
Yeah, they've got definitely a full 11 of good players.
He was the ex-Fulham striker, wasn't he?
Yeah, Fulham and Newcastle.
So he's only young as well. He looked like he was 50, but he was actually, 24 or 26?
He's had a tough life in Serbia.
He has had a tough life in Serbia, but...
No, it's been good to watch. It's good to see the teams playing each other that would never ever play each other.
Yeah.
Like, we're never going to see those teams, unless it's like a terrible friendly at the start of the season, but I'm enjoying watching the different styles play each other.
Yeah, and I actually thought when it initially was announced it was going to be just weak teams.
Yeah,
just
same.
Young teams. I thought, just Man United to send their kids over and play.
I thought the same too.
But no, obviously with this prize money, how much it means to a lot of teams, and obviously it would.
Yeah.
It's quality that these players are actually playing. We get to see more football.
Yeah.
I know that it obviously affects them physically, but these clubs have got enough money to sign more than just...
Yeah.
They've got enough squad, haven't they?
We'll definitely see some repercussions. I feel could be potential dip at the start of next year or in the middle of the season where players' just legs run out.
Yeah. For
these teams having to play this, especially teams like Real Madrid, Man City that are in all the cups playing deep into all these tournaments.
Everything.
And then they're having to go and play this. Like PSG as well, won the Champions League, straight into this tournament.
Yeah.
And they're playing full teams. Like the team is playing, all the main players are playing.
Yeah. Well, what I'm thinking about everything that's happened, that Auckland City team, wasn't it, that went over there?
Very lucky. Well, they're the same standard as like NPL Queensland, and they get to play Bayern Munich.
Well, I didn't know that because obviously there's an Auckland in the A League, isn't there?
Yeah, it's not that team.
And it's not the different teams, and I didn't know that. But yeah, it's what an experience for those players. Just like obviously work and they play semi-pro to go over there and verse Bayern Munich. What a pickup! I know you're going to go over there and you're probably going to lose to most teams. I don't think you're expecting to go over there to win. Obviously, you feel like you have that drive when you're there.
Yeah.
But to pick up Bayern Munich, I know it was a 10-0 loss, but like. Who cares? That's crazy to verse them players. It's once in a lifetime opportunity.
Yeah, and those teams now, because they won the Oceania Champions League.
Yeah.
So it's them and all the different island countries. I don't know if Auckland FC is in it because they're in the A League. Technically, it's like Australian.
Yeah.
But if they're in it, that team will get so many more players.
Yeah.
Because if you have the chance to go and do this every year or every 2 years, I don't know how often they're going to do the tournament. What a chance that is.
Yeah. Well, we heard that that club, the Auckland club, it was $500,000 a year revenue or whatever, and they made what, $3 million?
Yeah.
You know, so in this tournament they got obviously fines for yellow cards. They got no yellow cards.
Yeah.
So look, they're very disciplined and they done really well for their whole club. And
yeah, good on them.
And for that opportunity to go over there, what a great experience.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
Yeah, brilliant.
So lucky to have that happen, and I think obviously now if they have that to play for every year, they're going to get some good players in.
100%. Yeah, I want to go there. Yeah, hit us up.
Yeah,
we'll come and do the podcast over there, and we'll come and sign for Auckland.
Yeah, let's do it.
But no, look, you could have versed Messi, mate.
Seriously.
You know, go over there and stand there next to Suarez. I mean, Messi probably get bit, but if Suarez is there, you know.
Get rabies.
Don't look at my boyfriend Messi. But no, it's a good deal. Yeah, those Saudi players, everyone going there. Ronaldo's contract on that. No wonder why there's so many players going. Once that money gets, or the cherry gets dangled in front, you're going to go, aren't you?
If you're 26, 27, and you've had an alright career, and you know for 5 years you can pick up multi-millions a year, you'd be silly not to.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, like I know a lot of us play football for, passion. We love football, so you're in it all life. But when you get into getting money, it becomes about money, doesn't it?
It does.
Because
definitely.
it becomes a job. It's like, how am I going to, make it for the rest of my time? And you could get injured.
Yeah.
They're
getting money for their family for generations. They're genuinely getting enough money that they'll never need to work again, and their kids will never have to work again. So.
What's Ronaldo? 700 million over 2 years, Australian dollars?
Yeah, it was like $3 million a week or something like that, which is just madness.
That is crazy. A $30 million signing on bonus.
Yeah, you got like 20 servants, probably slaves.
16, yeah, 16 masseuses.
Yeah.
All Colombian.
A jet.
A jet.
House. It's just, the deals are just amazing.
How much money is in oil, eh? Loads of money in oil.
Yeah. Trillionaires.
Trillionaires.
Money means nothing to them, so they want to spend it on football, go ahead.
Yeah.
It'll make the standard better. Like, we can't talk about now how bad that league is, because they're not showing that they're a bad team.
Oh,
they're
quality.
half decent.
Quality,
they're
man.
half decent.
They really, obviously, I think the bets would have gone on 6, 7, 8-0, wouldn't they? Man City versus Al if you didn't know the team.
Yeah.
Just looking at the squad.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, their performance was brilliant, and a lot of the teams are now going to have to spend that to be able to compete with them in that league.
Yeah.
But they're only getting, 1,000 fans, 2,000 fans to game, some of them?
Are they?
Some teams, that's not a lot. That's pretty poor.
It'll get better, obviously, if they let women go to games.
Yeah.
That might improve. But I don't know if they can. I don't know. But
maybe not.
I don't know. I watched the City game though. I feel like they're going to struggle in the Prem again. It was one ball. Al were just playing one ball from the centre back, clipping it round the defence, and they were in 1-on-1. Scored twice. I feel like City are going to struggle.
Yeah.
They can't break teams down. Teams just pipe the bus and hit them on the counter. They're so easy to beat.
They've been done the last few years like that. It's been an ongoing thing. They need to change it up.
Yeah,
it's
they
just
need to
so
play a
boring,
different
isn't
style
it?
of football.
Different style of football. It's just not working anymore.
No.
It's not even enjoyable to watch. Like the first half was good when they're moving it quickly and they're full dominant, but it's just going to become boring, doesn't it? It becomes repetitive.
Teams are going to know how to beat them, and I feel like if they don't change things, they're going to struggle. They're going to struggle. The new style is like PSG, counter-attacking. They are unreal.
Yeah.
Better to Kvaratskhelia on the wing, and he just puts players on toast. Just about high speed now, counter-attacking in transitions, and City don't really play that style.
And they shouldn't have to sign anyone because they got pretty much everyone anyway. They've signed loads, but surely there's enough quality in that squad now to be able to put better performances out.
Definitely.
But look, there's a few transfers that have been going around in the Premier League. Obviously, the Liverpool one, left back, is it? Or right back, sorry.
No, they got Kirkes. Kirkes is the left back.
Yeah,
he's taken over Robertson. He was a good player. He was in my fantasy team actually in the FPL.
Yeah.
He was good. He'll be a good signing. He's very Liverpool. You know those players that you've always thought they were a Liverpool player.
Yeah, I think Jarrett Bowen's probably one of them as well. You know,
but they're not.
Could replace Salah in a few years.
Maybe, but they've got Florian Wirtz now.
Yeah,
broke the transfer record for him.
That's the one. Yeah, that's the one. That's the most expensive one.
He's so good.
Is he good?
Yeah, good player. He's only 21.
Where does he come from?
Bayer Leverkusen.
Bayer Leverkusen. Yeah, they're on a German team.
Yeah, good player. I think he'll do well in the Prem.
Yeah, no, there's been a few rumours. The worst rumour I've heard is that, like, I don't know, if you're an Everton fan, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, he's the worst player.
Could you imagine turning up, you pay like £50 to go to a game, you rock up and they're like, yeah, we're starting Calvert-Lewin up top. You're like, what, we can't win.
I don't know an Everton fan that likes him.
No.
He cannot finish. He's meant to be good in the air and he's shit in the air.
He doesn't score. He doesn't look like scoring.
No.
He can't link up. He's really confusing how he's had a career. I think he's 27, 28 now. He's played for like 10 years in the Prem. And he's always been basic. He's never been able to score.
Mate, when he's linked up with England and stuff, like, do me a favour.
No, it's...
You got to perform to be able to get those.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been poor. And look, the worst news I saw. I think West Ham get linked with everyone, but West Ham were linked favourites to sign him.
Yeah.
And that's such a West Ham move, isn't it?
Unless they sign him on a free and then try to sell him for a couple of mil.
Yeah,
that'd be the only way. But you wouldn't want to play him. He's not gonna. He's had a long enough career now. We have enough data to be like, you're not a top player.
No.
You're just not.
No. Lyndon Dykes is better than him. Get Lyndon Dykes in. Genuinely.
Yeah, very similar type there.
But Lyndon Dykes is a better footballer.
Yeah, I think Calvert-Lewin's a championship player.
Yeah, League One, championship. He's physical and he's powerful.
He's not a Prem player.
No.
Might be an A-League player.
When these defenders are smart and they're smart on the ball and how they use their body, just make a little bit of space, they've got no chance.
No, you definitely don't want him up top. It's not going to be a good season if he's playing for your number 9.
So hopefully, don't sign for West Ham.
Yeah.
Because that'll just make us depressed.
Yeah, well, fingers crossed, mate.
Fingers crossed,
Fingers crossed. Hopefully for you.
Yeah.
Can't fight it, don't hide it, just ignite it.
What do you think? I know you turned down the money from the Chinese, so you weren't involved.
I wasn't involved.
You weren't involved, but you do need a bit of money these days. What's been happening? Something happened where you've lost a bit of coin.
Yeah. Oh, nightmare, man. I got a phone call from my wife the other day. So we've obviously got chickens on the farm.
Yeah.
And we went and we got loads, all for egg reasons.
Yeah.
You know,
they're a farmer, mate. They're not pets.
They're not pets. They're eggs. You know, that's what we see them as. Anyway, we went and brought some more pretty ones. They're called silkies.
Okay.
I'll get a little photo up of what they look like. And they're quite cute looking chickens, but ultimately 4 eggs. One of them was a bit sick, so Mrs. said, phone me up, I'm at work, you know, and she phoned me up and says, I'm taking it to the vet. I'm like, why are you taking it to the vet?
Yeah.
I was like, call me when you're there. She calls me when they're there, and she says, look, the chicken is going to have to go for an x-ray, and it's going to have surgery. And I said, babe, unfortunately, you know, this can't happen.
Yeah.
I can't pay.
You're not made of money.
No, I can't afford a chicken surgery. Like, I did say to her, you know, whatever the surgery costs, half that, and I will go and buy you that amount of chickens for that much money. Because I did feel bad. It was obviously, you know, it's a pet to my little kid. I cuddles it, whatever. But you know, it's a chicken.
Yeah, it's a chicken.
Cost me $140 for 2.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So $70 chicken. And she phoned me up, and I said, don't put it down, babe. Like, just phone up, say don't go back there. Sorry, we can't afford it. And then she phones me back up about an hour later and says, you're not going to like me, but the chicken's in surgery. Anyway, I was absolutely fuming. As you can imagine, what was wrong with it was it's been eating shit and been eating grass.
Yeah.
And it's got up into a little ball and it's stuck in it, so it wasn't eating.
Yeah.
So that's what's happened. So anyway, I went through the surgery. I went to work, went coaching, went training, got home that night. When I got home, the chicken survived, obviously.
Yeah, got through the surgery.
Got through the surgery. Yeah, later at night we go up there and it's shivering. The chicken's shivering. Bring it in. Before you know it, it dies.
Yeah.
So
how much money was that down the drain?
Well, it was $1,120 down the drain.
And how many hours did he get of extra life?
Look, probably about 7 or 8 hours.
That's over $100 an hour of life.
Yeah, and then we had a big funeral in the backyard, and you know, it was a touching moment. But it was a very It was very, very hard hitting.
Very hard, especially on the wallet.
Especially on the wallet. That's a
Yeah.
lot of work for an average person.
Is she working as well?
Look, no, she hasn't worked for 4 years now.
Okay.
It's been a tough time. She's been a stay-at-home mum though.
Ah, okay, that's an important job. So you're hard-earned money. You know, you're driving all the way up to Gold Coast to play. You're working hard. You know, doing your videos. You're doing your coaching. So it's a bit tough pill to swallow.
When we both worked and both didn't have we didn't have kids and stuff. $1,000 was probably affordable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's not really now. But no, look, stay-at-home mum. It's a hard job. I couldn't do it.
Nah,
I don't want to be a stay-at-home dad at all.
Nah.
So full credit to her because that is tough. But look, I'm still disappointed.
You are still
I
disappointed.
don't know how I'm going to cover this up. Like, it's been tough. I know I'm not the only one with a chicken story though. You've had a hard time.
I think it's a bit of karma for you, to be honest.
You reckon?
Yeah, because I told you in confidence my chicken story because I just needed to get it off my chest, and I said don't tell Sarah because she was 35, 36 weeks pregnant, and I thought you upset her.
Well, she's been stressful time when you're that heavily pregnant.
Yeah. She's going through.
You don't need
changes.
you don't need anything
You don't,
else, do you?
you don't need any stress. That's what I thought, but you and Leela didn't feel the same. So my chicken was getting sicker over a period of a week.
Yeah.
And when we moved into this house a year ago, we didn't know the age of these chickens, so we thought maybe it's just old age.
Yeah.
So it was getting sicker. It was really skinny, and it was pretty sad. And we were like, the chicken's gonna die. Unfortunately, we didn't take it to a vet because we're pets and we're a bit,
you know.
Yeah.
You're not dumb.
Yeah, we're not idiots. So it ended up dying about a week later, and then I went into the chicken coop, and I found rat poison, and I had poisoned the rat. So it was really I inadvertently killed the chicken.
Yeah.
Because I put the rat baits in the rat boxes. And the rats, smart little buggers, have chewed through it, took the bait out, and obviously gone into the chicken coop. Must have been because it's warm. So I've told you this in confidence. Like, I've actually think I've killed this chicken. It's my fault. But I'm not going to tell Sarah because she'll be upset at me, and she'll get upset that we've killed the chickens. Because if you think in your head, like, this chicken's been poisoned for a week, it's not a nice way to go.
But, no, it's not. But I don't literally think it's your fault though. Like, you've tried to deal with the rat problem because rats are an issue.
Yeah, they are an issue.
And you've tried to help it, and the rats obviously got cold, took the poison in there, and tried to stay warm. So I feel sorry for you. I wouldn't have got angry at you if I was your wife.
Yeah, well, she wasn't angry at me. I just want to upset her. She's gone through the pregnancy. So I tell you in confidence, thinking, my mate, you won't say anything. You tell your wife because you're a little bitch.
No, I'm just honest. I have that relationship with her,
Yeah, and then we go out for dinner, like in Byron, and you start asking questions about the chicken on purpose, and then you're both laughing at me, going, "How's the chicken? Are you sure the chicken died from natural causes? Are you sure it was old?" Smiling, laughing at me, so Sarah obviously knows what's up. So then you stitched me outside to tell her, and then she got upset, which was on you. You upset my pregnant wife.
Look, I don't care. No, I was trying to make you feel uncomfortable. Leela obviously lost that trust in me that day. She's lost a lot of trust in me recently, especially with this chicken story as well. Like, it's been a hard time for her. But I try to be open and honest with her, and we were trying to make you feel uncomfortable. Yeah, you actually told Sarah, I didn't.
You basically did. I had to tell her because she knew something was up. And
that's up to you to deal with. I was trying to make we was at Byron Bay. It's a nice 2-hour drive for you. It would have been a nice uncomfortable drive home.
Yeah, no, it was okay. She came around.
She come around.
She understood,
I know she should come around, right?
Yeah.
That chicken, like, at the end of the day,
was murdered.
It was murdered. It was murdered, and rest in peace. Rest in peace to our chickens and our farm lives. Really, maybe we're not cut out for this.
Nah, probably
not. But look, we'll live and we'll learn.
We'll become stronger.
Yeah, and if anyone's got $70 for another chicken, that'd be helpful.
Let us know.
Yeah, let us know.
Ni hao.
Yeah, ni hao. But that's it for us, I reckon. We'll wrap this up today.
It's been good. Nice to see you. Good
chat.
chat.
It's been great to see you, and we're back next week with some. We'll keep it going weekly again.
Yeah, let's do it.
And we'll get back with a talent show.
Oh yeah, it's coming soon. We have a good candidate. We just need one more. We do have another one. I've got one. It's just not. I don't think it's on the level of what we've got.
Nah, the level we're going to try and show you is out of this world. Yeah. To be honest, and we do need a competitor. So that's it from us today. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching, mate. Stay humble. Been good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you. Stay humble.
Stay humble. See you next week.
Can't fight it, don't hide